Okay, today we're doing simple interest, just the intro. Now, when do you earn interest? Now, interest is earned when you save money. So let's say you put money into the bank, and then after 5 years you withdraw it, then it would have gained some interest over this 5 years. Interest is also earned when you borrow money. So let's say you borrow 5,000 Rand, but you have to pay it back over a period of time. Every month or every year, there is interest building on that money you borrowed. So at the end of the 5 years, or say, let's say 10 years, you would have paid back the money you borrowed plus the interest on it. So basically, simple interest or interest is where the total amount of interest, total amount that you have borrowed or the total amount that you have saved will be the start amount. Let's say you started with 5,000 Rand, um, and then you invested it for 10 years and you made 1,000 Rand interest on that. So the total amount would be 6,000 Rand. So, or you maybe lent 5,000 Rand and the interest that it built over 5 years was 1,000 Rand. So the total amount that you have to give back to the bank will then be 6,000 Rand. Okay, so what is the equation for simple interest or SI? It's the rate or percentage. So let's say 5% divided by 100 times the start amount. So let's say you borrowed 5,000 Rand, right? The start amount, and then that times the amount of years. So let's say we borrowed it and we paid it back over 5 years. So it's the percentage that they give you divided by 100 times your start amount times the amount of years that you borrowed or invested the money. Now, what if they give you not just 5 years, what if they said 5 years and 6 months? Okay, months, because there's 12 months in a year, we just write that as a fraction. So if it was 6 months, so it would be 6 over 12. If it was 10 months, it would be 10 over 12. And that exactly the same, you multiply it as with the years. So let's just do this one example. Let's say Jenny borrowed 5,000 Rand at 12% interest that the bank gave her, and she has to pay it back over 4 years and 6 months. What will the interest be on this amount? So firstly, we would say our formula, simple interest is, it is our percentage, so it's 12 divided by 100 times our start amount, which is 5,000, right? Times the year, so it's 4 years, 6 months, so it's 4 years and 6 over 12 months, or that would give you 4, 5 years. Okay, and if you multiply that out, you get 2,700 Rand in simple interest that she has to pay on that 5,000 Rand. But now the question is, what is the total amount that Jenny has to pay back to the bank? Now that, as in the beginning, we said that the total amount is equal to the starting amount plus the interest. And that will then be 5,000 plus the interest of 2,700, which gives us 7,700 Rand that Jenny has to pay back to the bank.